to another Chris the Fish. On this one we're going to be starting on the turtles basking area. Right, so before we start we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and just like that I got my new shirt with my new logo, looking fresh, and we've also got our new stickers, and we've also got the egg crate to start the basking area. So I don't quite know whether I'm going to try and cut it or whether to just take the bottom off and use the mesh area. I'm going to have a play around now and see what's what. Alright, so far I've got the tank upside down. You can see I've got my 2 lines. That is the area I want cut out, but because of all the joints and everything, I don't know if that's going to work or whether I just have to take the whole bottom sheet off and pray that it doesn't crack or damage any of the rest of it. I have got a practice piece here that I'm going to test on just to see if this works. Ooh, the flash is making it a bit blinding, but yeah, that is my glass cutter, so we'll see what happens. So I ain't got no turpentine, but I have got white spirit, which apparently is the same thing, so I've just got to figure out how all this thing works, do it on my practice piece and see if we can get that cut nice and neat, or whether it's just going to be an epic fail. Okay, so as I expected, the cut in the square didn't pan out as I hoped. It just took out the whole pane. So now I've got all that out, I've got all the silicone off the bottom, I've put these bits of wood in as brace supports. I've just got to sort out the bottom now and put in the egg crates.
20 minutes later.
Right then, so he's on a roll. Obviously the tank's all there, sorted. You can just see something sticking in. And as difficult as it was, I don't know whether it'll be a permanent fixture, but I've managed to get a base down, got the ramp. I've had to reinforce the top because obviously the whole glass panel at the bottom came out, and then that's where the basking light will sit. So we've just got to wait and see now whether it's all going to work. Fingers crossed. Believe it or not, my giant bristle nose has actually come out to say hello. And of course these guys are all mental because they want a bloody food. What a surprise. Right, and so now that we know we've got it all working, it's all up and running, hasn't dropped down overnight or anything. So now I'm just going to put some rocks and stuff in, bare basics, just so he's got somewhere to hide. And also, you'll see, every single one of my tanks has got the new logoed sticker in the corner. Oh yeah. Alright, so after a bit of artwork, got this tank sorted with a big pile of rocks at the back. Comes up and he's got a nice little basking area, and then obviously the light will go on top. So now I'm just going to wait for the sand to settle again and then see how he gets on. Right, so before we do that, I've just added a few more little plants and rocks. Obviously I'm going to have to keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't try and eat the plants because they're fake. If he does, I'll just have to take them out and leave the rocks in. Same goes for these, other than that one, which is real. The rest of the plants are just purely for decor. If he tries to eat them, I will have to take them out. Right, so to start with, I'm going to get the turtle out now and I'm going to put him into the tank and we're going to see how he gets on. But as well as taking him out, I'm also going to be taking out the internal filter. Right, so here we have our little baby Dill. He's hiding at the moment. But to start with, I'm going to put him into, I've got this glass piece at the top, so I'm going to put him into his basking area. we'll see how he gets on from there. And hopefully the plan is he'll learn to be able to come up to his basking area. So you've got a little bit of hang at the bottom for him to grab onto, which is just here. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but hopefully he'll be alright. As I've said, I've got to make sure I keep an eye on these fake plants and make sure he doesn't try and eat them, otherwise I will have to take them all out. Now I've just got to keep an eye on him and get the internal filter out of his old tank, put it into the new one, and we'll see how that goes, and then I can put that tank up for sale. Okay, so now that we're done, I have to excuse the glare of my flash, but now Dill is in a nice big tank having a look around. Hopefully he'll discover his basking area, but I've also got the internal filter plugged in as well, so that will give it an extra boost. So there we go, job done. So at the moment he's discovered it can sit on top of that internal filter, should I say. You can just see his head poking out the top, so hopefully he'll discover his basking area. But if not, I'm going to have to get some more of the egg crate just to lower it down a bit more. But yeah. Alright, so before we go, I've made a slight change in here. So I've put the log over this side and the helicopter in. I've also moved the convict cichlids into here, the breeding pair, and hopefully they'll be alright in here for a bit. And that's just left all the babies in there. The tank looks a bit mystified at the moment because I've just evened out all the substrate. Alright, so for now we're going to leave it at that. So once again, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't hesitate to leave a comment down below as well. And we'll catch you in the next video.